Hey everybody, and welcome to our YouTube channel today. Well, it's a cold and rainy winter weekend outside, and Heather and I thought, well, what can we do in the house? We didn't have much going on. So we decided to renovate this upstairs landing / hallway in our house, and we're gonna do a 2-video series on this for you. The first one is gonna be how to easily transform your door entryways into a farmhouse / craftsman style with just a few pieces of trim. So we thought this hallway would be a great area to demonstrate that trim for you, so stay tuned. All right, well, I'm gonna draw you a little diagram of the door and the trim. Sorry, I'm not a hand model. I have Band-Aids, paint. This is the way I live. So here we go. So this is my door. So you'll have to adjust these measurements based on your door and your measurements, but I have a 30-inch door. Now on the side, we're gonna put one 1x4 on each side. So these are a 1x4 inch board. And then at the top, we're gonna put a 1x2, and it's gonna stick out a 1/2 inch on each side past your 1x4s. So that's a 1x2. And then above that, we're gonna put one piece of 1x6, and we're gonna cut it to the same width as the outside of our 1x4s right here. So this will be a 1x6. And then we're gonna put one more 1x2, the same width as this one right here, up above our 1x6. Hope that's not getting confusing. So this is a 1x2. And then we're gonna get one 1x3 and put it on top of our 1x2, and that's going to stick out another 1 inch or 1/2 inch on each side. So you can see we go out 1/2 inch here, then we go in 1/2 inch, out 1/2 inch, another 1/2 inch. So really easily you can stack these pieces of molding and create a really good look, and it's really simple. So my cut list, I need 2 1x4 by 80 3/4 inches tall. Those are going to be for my side. And then I'm going to need 2 1x2 by 38.5 inches. And then I'm going to need one 1x6 by 37.5 inches. And then I'm going to need my 1x3 by 39.5 for my very top board. So that's what I have for my door. Like I said, you'll need to adjust it for your door or your window. This gives you a basic guideline of what I'm going to do. So I will go cut these, and it will be time for installation. Well, now I've got all my materials cut. As you can see, I have all my wood right here already pre-cut, ready to go. And you just need a few supplies for this job. Of course, you're gonna need a nail gun, or I use a nail gun. You could use small finishing nails. There's just gonna be so many nails, and trying to inset those nails and then wood fill, this is a lot easier. So a wood gun, and then I have some 1.5 inch nails for the nail gun. And of course, you'll need an air compressor. I have a small pancake air compressor over here on the ground that I'll use. So just a few simple tools, and now we'll quickly get this trim nailed up. All right, well, that's a wrap for tonight. It's about 1:30 in the morning. We're ready for bed. We did get the trim on all the doors in the hallway. So tomorrow we'll fill in the nail holes, caulk around the edges, and get ready to paint. So we will see you tomorrow. All right, well, it is a new day, and that means it is time to get back to work. You're probably looking at this haul thinking, hold up, that's not the same haul. Well, it is the same haul. We are also installing shiplap in this haul as part of this project. We're doing 2 separate videos. one on the door trim and one on the shiplap. So the shiplap video will be released next week. And once it's released, I'll have a link to it up here in the top corner, so you go check it out. Next, we are going to fill in all of our nail holes around in our trim using wood filler. We'll do that with a little putty knife to fill in all those holes. Then I'm also going to caulk all around the edge of the door trim just to give it a nice finished look. I'm using caulking that is made for trim. It is made to expand, so if your house shifts slightly and things move, you won't get cracks in all your trim. This is made to expand and made for trim. All right, well, that was the last step of preparation. I went ahead and sanded down all my wood trim with 150 grit sandpaper, just to kind of smoothen it out, get any rough splinters off, and also smoothing out my wood filler. Next process is paint, but you're gonna have to wait until next week to see that when we do the final hallway reveal on the shiplap DIY video. So we'll launch that next week. Once we launch it, I will put that link right here so you can click on that and check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video, maybe learn a few simple tips on how you can add some of this farmhouse style craftsman trim in your home. It's a really cheap, affordable DIY that can really make a difference to a door or a window. So don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for following, and we will see you next week.